beginning to where I am right now today. So here we go. So no lies, everything in this video is the honest to God truth. Bam. So we're gonna start with when I was younger. I never really had a father. He came around every blue moon. He was a big time drug dealer, So his things, he had money, but me and my mom and my brother basically lived kind of property. We had time where we didn't have food to eat. We had like big old bag of beans and ate that for days, But my mama took care of us as she could, as a single parent. We would see him or sometimes he would call, say he on his way, have us at the door. We would sit there for hours waiting and he would never show up. And our mom would be like, go to bed. It's okay, he not coming. So that was something that took a toll on my life. To skip forward, so I won't drown it out. And so we went through that. So I started, going to the streets because, we was always broken. I always wanted shit. I just always been a type that like to get stuff and like to get money. I'm a go-getter, so that's just me. So I started going in the street. Me and my mom really never got along because I don't know why. We just didn't. So basically I was always alone. Like I always felt alone, not loved, because I couldn't really get along with her. So, but she was always there for me, but we just still couldn't click. So I hit the streets, and then that's what I did. I did bad stuff. I never could read, write at this time. I couldn't read, write, or spell. So I didn't like to go to school because I was ashamed. I didn't want people to judge me, or, when you a kid, your conscience is care about what everybody else thinks. So I basically ditched, and I wouldn't go to school because I didn't know anything. Nobody taught me nothing. So I only knew what I knew, hit the streets. So I used to, steal and do little things like that, rob houses, steal, then I went to jail. So once I went to jail, I did 6 months, then I got out, went back, I did 3 years, and then I started trying to kill myself. So I went through that, and I would try to kill myself in so many ways. I mean, I went back and forth to mental hospitals probably about 20, 30 times, and they would give me so many medicines because they couldn't control me because I was crazy. And they would shoot me in my butt with Thorazine, and then they started giving me like 12 pills to control me. And then my mom came up there and made them stop giving me the pills because I became a zombie, like, yes, pretty much like that. But I used to do all type of things. Like I would stick, like my arm was like a pocket. I would stick stuff down my arm and just, I was just messed up inside, just lost, from all the things I went through as a kid too. I got touched by a woman. She played with me down there with her feet. And I feel like that's why I probably like girls, because the first person touched me was a woman. So that was something that took a toll on my turn in my life too, to skip forward. So yeah, I went through the mental hospital thing, and then eventually I did 3 years that time. Some man helped me get out because I was in jail so long they couldn't let me go because I was a danger to myself and to society. So I stopped trying to kill myself, and he got me out. And I really still couldn't get along with my mom. She loved me, but we just can't click. So I hit the streets again, doing whatever I do in the streets, trying to make it. Because like I said, I'm always a go-getter. I like to get that money, which was the only way I knew because I couldn't spell, read, or write. So I went and did that. And then I met someone, and I thought my life would change, which was somebody who did more than my other family did, but I had to do things I really didn't want to do. But I hit the streets, in another way that I wasn't used to, and when I did that, everything was cool at first, and then I started being abused. And I got abused so much that I can't even say, it was just horrible, but I loved this person so much, and I didn't care about how I felt. All I cared about was how they felt. So I lost me in the process of loving someone else, I got in the streets like a man. I didn't do no fast stuff. I was for one man, and I did everything he wanted, and I got up out there, and I sold my drugs. I did whatever I had to do to get my money, you know what I mean? But which I didn't like it, but I did it, And when I didn't do something I wasn't supposed to, I would get abused, I would get beat. But it's not because they want to be me, it's because I done something and they was emotional. So basically it was my fault that I got beat up. You know, a couple of times I literally almost died from getting beat. You know, it was so bad. The way I couldn't even walk, had my ribs broke, my head got busted. I mean, throat choked so bad. You know, I can go on, but I would never say who the person is because it don't matter. But I will speak my truth. And so I could just skip forward. Like I said, it's so many times I got beat. I don't know. I can't remember. I got scars from it. You know, it is what it is. I'm a strong sister. But the last time, my last fight was about because I started learning how to do my music. And I skip forward a lot, you know, but it kind of gave you the concept of what I went through, mental hospitals to an abusive man, you know. So I really never felt love in my life, but he gave me more love than I ever felt because he did take care of me financially. I got everything I wanted, had everything you could ever imagine in your house that you would want, but it came with a price, you know, and then if I leave, I lose everything. So basically, it was, you know, but you know, when I went to jail, he would bail me out. But it, like I said, it all came with a price. I had to do what I had to do to get my stuff. If I leave, I lose everything I actually worked for. So, skipping all the way forward to when I started my music, I just one day was going through it because I always was stressed out, sad. You know, I was always alone because he lived a different life, you know, with different women. So I would, you know, be home by myself pretty much just working and at home playing with all the things I got. And I figured out listening to Sade one day and it was just the instrumental and I just started rapping to it. And that was my first day I realized that I can rap. So I was like, let me record myself and see what goes from here. So I recorded and I'm like, okay. So I start playing with it and I just start, you know, really liking it and I start enjoying, you know, rapping. So that's where I started from. So I started really seeing that I was good. So I did my first song, as you can see on my YouTube, it says, Watch How I Grow Here, which it didn't sound so good. It was good lyrics, but the voice wasn't that good. So I played with it and played with it until I felt like, okay, this girl could rap music. This girl could rap. Um, I could rap basically raps and I could rap, and I could flow songs. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like, I'm good. So I would show him and he like, oh, it's okay, okay. Always like kind of like said it was okay, but you could tell he wasn't happy. I'm going out of his thoughts, his venture, because it was all about what he want my mind to stay on, you know. So when I started realizing I'm good, I'm like, oh, I want to post mine on, you know, YouTube or whatever, which I'm a respectful woman. So I go to him like, can I put it on World Star? Because I felt like I was that good. And he was like, no, he didn't want it. So I got so mad because this is around the time where I start finding myself and start wanting to do things for myself, not just want to do his wishes, which this all I ever wanted to do was make him happy and not me. So I felt like, hey, long as I do what he want, I should be able to do what I want in this time too, since I finally found something that I'm good at, being that I was always lacking in different things, which I had learned how to read, but I still had problems spelling, you know, and writing, but reading I taught myself, you know, so and taught myself stuff on YouTube. But back to the situation. So he was like, no. And I'm like, what? I felt so like that just made me kind of start pushing back too. Because I'm like, hold on, I do everything you want and you gonna tell me no? So I didn't talk to him. So this day I literally almost died because I didn't want to talk to him about it. I just wanted to be left alone, like go home to your other girl. And so when he came back home, he came back over there and I was like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. So I put on my shoes with no socks, just like, you can have everything. I just want to leave. So he was like, no, go put on some socks. Like he wanted me to go in the room. And I'm like, no, I don't need no socks. I don't need nothing. Just let me go home. Meaning to my mama house. And So he just came towards me and started pulling my hair. I jumped back, like trying. I was so scared that I wanted to jump out the window because I'd rather jump out the window on a two-story window than to be abused, you know? So basically, he pulled me to the room and I was screaming a little bit, but I tried not to because it makes him angrier. So he was beating the shit out of me, pretty much choked me until I was like gone. And I could see him, but I wasn't there. I could see him, but I wasn't like actually there. Like it was like an out of body experience. So, and I could see him like kicking me, not hard, kicking me, trying to wake me up because he getting nervous because like, why she ain't getting up, you know? And so we went from there. And just to skip forward, basically that's why I say I resurrected because I literally died and came back. So to move on, I stayed with him, and then it went to summer because I do like girls, and it was a lot of little different things that pushed me away, and finally he still said I could do my music because I guess the guilt of him abusing me. So I started loading my music on YouTube and, you know, just enjoying it, getting better and better and better. And I started realizing that I didn't like this life no more. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to be here. So it took something, you know, to make me just push away. And it was a girl, you know, that I loved. And we're not going to even get all into that because that don't matter. But to push forward, I ended up leaving, which I lost everything because I left. Like I said, if I leave, I don't get all my stuff. So I lost everything. I had to leave and run away when he wasn't there so I can keep my dog, you know, because that's my baby. So I ran away and I took his car so I can get my clothes at least to, you know, back to my mom's house, which I did that. And it was the hardest thing ever, but I did it and I stuck through it. And so when I got out there, everything was okay. It was, you know, just trying to make it and find my way, being that I don't know anything but what I've been doing all these years. Because remind you, I was only a kid when I got with him, and now I'm 35. Well, then I was 34, I believe. So, yeah, I could be wrong on the age, but it was somewhere in there. So then I go to my mom's. Everything is okay, but you know I'm not used to living with nobody because I always had my own place. You have to kiss people, but because you live in their house, yeah, that's my mom. But remind you, I said we don't really get along too much. Um, but she will be there for me if I need her, of course. So we was there, but I had end up having to not can I couldn't be there because my dog, her manager didn't want my dog there. So my sister ended up moving, and her and her girlfriend at the time was moving into a place, and so they asked me if I want a roommate. Okay, I did it. As my year started, I just was praying, getting on my knees at 4 in the morning. Um, and 6:30 I would pray and just start trying to heal myself in different ways to make myself find myself who I am, because it's been so many years I've been being somebody else, you know, basically a personal slave, you know. And it haven't been easy. It's been so hard for me, you know, because I'm alone. But let me get back to there. So I live with my sister. Me and her really didn't get along, you know, because I'm not like most girls. I'm real. So I'm not going to get all into that because this ain't about her. But that didn't work out. I end up skipping forward. We stayed together for a while, and I ended up getting my own place. And now I'm in my own place, and it's just me and my dog, and which has been very hard. And I'm so honest, I keep it real. It is what it is, you know. I got my own place, but you know, things is hard for me. So basically, it be kind of cold in here because I can't, you know, run the heater all the time because I have to make sure I do things right, and I got to make sure that I can afford my bills because I'm one that makes sure, and I don't want to go back to that thug life. So I'm trying to just keep God on my side and keep pushing forward without doing bad things, but which is not easy. It's hard. So now I'm in my own place. I'm alone. I don't have no one here. I don't have family. You know, all my family's somewhere else. Um, I pretty much just try to make it day to day with me and my dog, you know. Um, but I'm doing pretty good to be on my own, you know, being that what I came from, you know, basically being personal luxury slave, I guess you can say. Um, living the life of love, you know. But now I'm here, I'm happy, I have what I have, and I'm grateful for it, you know. But like I do get cold sometimes, and but I just warm up with my heating blanket. I thug it out because I'm a thug and I don't cry about it, you know. I just do what I gotta do. So I just want everybody to know that you can get through anything, and that's the reason I'm telling this story. So I did try to, while I do, since I've been here, I've been going through up and downs. I've been having hard times mentally and emotionally because it's kind of hard when you're by yourself and you don't have nobody. Everybody got something to say about, oh, you should leave him, you should leave him. Then when you do, you ain't got nobody. Like, I can't even get nobody. So, um, I just been here. I've been managing with the food. Like I haven't had a day I was hungry, so that's a good thing. You know, I don't have probably what I want, but I've been okay. And I just haven't been able to buy what I want, which I've been used to, which is fine. I don't care, long as I can do what I gotta do. But the devil been trying to really work hard on me to make me stop doing my music and make me fall, you know. And another thing that's just been going on, you know, I go through so much. It's so hard. Like when you just don't have nobody. All I have is me. I'm doing all my music myself. I'm promoting myself. I do everything myself, by myself, love my dog, love my life. And I have no one, you know, but it's okay. And let me tell you another thing that I've been kind of hiding because, you know, it's just been so hard for me that I can't even imagine somebody else. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. You know, like now my bike don't work. I had a bike to get me around. It stopped working. So now I gotta catch the bus wherever I want to go to get my food or whatever I need to do. And that's what I do, you know, because I'm a strong woman. I'm not gonna let it fall, and I'm not going back to him ever again. And that's what I know he want. He want me to fall. So I can have to come back to him to work. So, because I'm beneficial. I'm beneficial to a lot of motherfuckers because I got gifts that other people don't have. I got gifts, literally, I do. And I can make thousands doing that shit, but I don't want to. I'm giving my life to God and I'm throwing out these rhymes for myself. This is my time to live my life for me and not love no man and let him do what he wants to me or beat me up because I don't want to do what he want to do want me to do, you know. So, you know, another thing is like a couple of weeks ago, um, like I said, I don't have nobody. I thought I didn't have insurance, but I actually do. But I wanted to go to the dentist because my tooth ended up fucking coming out. That's why I said it's like life is so hard. If it's this, it's that. It's that, it's this. So now my tooth came out, and I just need somebody in my family to pick me up from the bus thing and take me to the dentist, but I don't have nobody to do that because I don't know. You know, it's like you I don't ask nobody for nothing this whole year. I just been doing things on my own, trying to find my own way and ask nobody for nothing. But the one time I need a hand, I don't have a hand, you know, and my tooth matter to me. So if you notice, I'm coming out because I don't care. I'm a real chick. I'm coming out with this because if you notice, I won't smile or I'm not doing what I was doing or talking because it's obvious that my tooth is missing. And I'm a beautiful woman and I love myself and I don't like it, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let it stop me. That's why I stopped doing my music for like a week because I was in this little transy. Like, I just wanted to give up and say, you know, I'm trying, I'm praying, I'm doing everything, and nothing's going right. No matter what I do, I'm still getting nothing but bad coming to me. You know, I'm in here freezing every day, trying to keep warm, you know. But you know what? God has helped me so many ways to be strong. I am so strong and I am so strong. And I forgive everybody that hurt me. I forgive. You know, I don't hate nobody. I don't wish nothing on nobody. I don't throw salt. Like I said, I would never get that person name because I ain't no hater. Still today, that person is benefiting off of me. Period. And it's okay because I'm gonna be blessed. I'm gonna be blessed and I'm blessed now, even though I'm going through what I'm going through, you know. So that's why you always see me with sweaters or something on, because bitch be in this bitch cold. But it's cool. It's all right. Because you know what? It's making me stronger. And I want all my sisters and brothers to see that you see what I came through. A girl couldn't read, couldn't write, didn't know nothing, went through so much abuse, alone, cold, just in the world by herself with no one to talk to. Sometimes I go weeks without talking to somebody, you know. And I still find, if you notice, I still find ways to be happy. I'm still happy, I'm still jolly, I'm still a lovable person, I'm still willing to love, even though everybody I loved turned their back on me or had some type of agenda for me because they of the sweet person I am, which I can be cray cray too, but not to the people I love. To the people I love, I give my all and I get stepped on. So, you know, but my mom, if I need her, she'll, you know, send me money or something like that. But meaning I have somebody, no, I don't have nobody. I have me. You know, I don't have nobody like moral support, like the person you need when you leave in a relationship. I don't have that. So I don't want to keep going on and on, but yes, flowing and has helped me in so many ways to bring out the pain and the feelings and the way I feel and just my thoughts. My music has helped me in so many tremendous ways. I almost died for it. So that's why I would never, ever stop. I would never quit. I would never give up. I might stop for a couple of days because my life do be hard and I have to cry sometimes, but I will never, ever stop because I almost died for it and I didn't let that stop me. So ain't nothing gonna stop me. And I want everybody to know if I can get through this freaking crazy ass life of mine, then you can too. And that's the message I'm pushing. Go through whatever you go through, but don't stop. Don't give up. Don't let life tear you down because it will. My life is tearing me up, but I still get on these knees and I pray. And I don't let nothing knock me down. Like I'm kind of like got a little chill right now because sickness a little bit. Not really sick, but just keep getting a fever. And that's because it's cold in here. But I don't go begging for nothing for nobody because I'm an independent woman. But I'm not going to fall back into that life because of what I'm going through. I'm going to stick it out until my blessings come. And I'm going to keep throwing out these rhymes, throwing out these flows, and just keep pushing. Because I know and I believe in me and I know I can do whatever I put my mind to because I have seen how I grew from there to here. From where I am now to the crazy old shy to the motherfucking sweet shy I am today. You know, I am a blessing and anybody who get around me is blessed because I am a blessing. I am a sweet, humble soul. I don't talk behind people's back. I am a real, lovable person, but I don't take no shit and I will not take no mess from no one. And no one will put their hands on me ever again for the rest of my life. And I promise myself that because I love me more than any man, any day. And I want you, my sisters, to love yourself more than you love a man. Please, don't never lose you to love somebody because it's going to be so hard to find who you are after so many years. I was with him when I was 17 and now I'm 35 trying to find my way. You know, lost all them years that I can't get back. But it's okay because I guess it was meant so I can be who I am today and tell you my story so you cannot make the same mistakes I made. And I just say this to everybody. Don't give up. Don't stop. Believe in yourself. Never love somebody so much that you lose you. Don't do nothing you don't want to do. Don't let nobody put their hands on you. It's not worth it because one time you can die and not come back. Luckily, God was with me because I got angels and they brought me back. So what I say to you, my people, is one love, one heart, one world. Never give up and love so hard to yourself and others. And that's how your blessings come. Don't hate, just love.